Though life is a lot like surfing, we do our best to stand straight upon a flat plane or motherboard that sits upon waters below as more waters form an arc above us. The music note looks like the sperm cell. It is the dot in the line or the head in the spine of the letter I, which is the number 9. It takes each of us 9 months or 3/4 of the circle to navigate or more the waters of our mother's womb, which is the dome in which we domicile. The last 1/4 is 90 degrees, which represents being born into matter to complete the circle. We ride a particular sign in nature, like the sun moves in a sine wave and creates the signature upon the ecliptic between the lines of the Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. This is the hand of God writing the sheet music our physical instrument must play with our words and actions. You do your best to ride the wave until something happens that you could never have foreseen, that completely throws off the pattern you have become accustomed to. This is what is known as the Uranus rising effect. It is the unexpected accident that brings us in or out of this world. But is an accident really but a well-executed interference in the anticipated outcome? It is truly divine intervention, and no matter how random it seems, it is always a pre-programmed glitch in the operating system known as the Zodiac. You see, no one ends up here that isn't supposed to be, and none of us arrives or leaves at the wrong time. Ever felt like your life was a story with a script that was already written, or experienced a moment that was so familiar that it felt like it already happened? Have you ever wished your life had a map that you could follow? What if there was one, and I could show it to you? See, there's a secret so old that everyone knows it, but few remember. A hidden treasure that everyone is born with, but few ever discover. A map that no one made, but all are given a copy of in their heart, to a place that we all meet, but no one can take you. Hold on a second. Where am I? In the mind of what you know is God, the only place that has ever existed. Who are you? Yours truly. But you look like me. I look like everyone to everyone. I am the image, the mirror, and the reflection. I am known as Ka Zodiac. Ka means from the stars, and Zodiac is the circle of life. You see, there is only one man, or mind, which is wind, the great breath, that exists in the grand body, or temple, you know as earth, which is the heart of the universe. All nations and religions are connected by the great circle. It is the only culture the world has ever known. I will need to restore your connection to each of the 12 parts of the circle, so I may use you as a vessel to enter the firmament of the earth in time for the reset. Reset? What reset? Just like you, the great body needs to sleep. But when this happens, on the earth plane, man forgets his divinity and falls into a pattern of destructive behavior. He begins to destroy his own creation. Lucky we have time, but there is no way to enter the world unless you are born into a physical vessel, which would take too long, or by possessing a host that has the right energy. As it should be clear to you now, I have chosen you. Why me? Uranus was rising in your natal chart when you were born. The choice was never yours. Natal chart? Yeah, the Zodiac. What's that? You're about to find out.
Now, we were original Earth. We were a part of the Earth. The Earth doesn't have time. The Earth has seasons.
Notice the time, from Mary's to Pikes, summer to spring, yeah, fall to winter, into the beginning, the S to the S. Yo, atoms out of balance, time to even out these things. Son of man that arise, the ram, he comes out in spring. The bull collects the food, chewing, eating while he sings. While the twins advance, lick your stamps, the messages they bring. Saddest is a spell for the crabs within their shells. The lions roar, fire come and re-announce the king. While the virgin in the garden takes her notes on everything. Love is in the air, couples marry with their rings. Then divorce when the serpent bites the scorpion that stings. The archer with the horses shoot and toss it in the sling. The goat collects what's owed and left, preserving what he clings. Like time it ran, the mind of man invented many things. Walks his feet upon the sky, like a child upon a swing. The pen becomes a pendulum, a time for everything. Written neatly are the sentences on latitude lines. Read the book of life closer with your natural mind. A time for all seasons, time to find no more secret. What the blind ignore, peeking through their eye and eye seeking. While the others die sleeping, this is how your mind reason. Dollars meet the scholars when it's time to buy freedom, buy freedom, buy freedom, buy freedom, buy freedom, buy freedom.
The truth. The truth of who the characters in all our holy books really are. They are our heroes and life givers, the planets of our solar system. When you know the solar system, in fact, the early century Christians used to be called solar heliognostics, sun knowers. To know the sun.
Man is fallen deep into a complete state of carnal existence, forgetting his roots in the sky, and thus has severed the connection between his umbilical nerve, which are the spiritual roots connected to the great eye. In one foolish war after another, the split mind of man is at war with his own brother, lost in the doubts created by the insecurity of cosmic amnesia. We're the most warlike all stand as man's leaders. Thus we begin our journey with the first spirit animal, the RAM. The RAM in computer terms is your random access memory, which is stored in the head. Open your eyes and look into the light and remember what I said.
You call me Negro, you call me nigga, you call me colored boy, you call me black, you call me African. I'm not an African. Well, I use the word black, and I use that too loosely because I don't like the word. What's a good word?
Yeah,
I don't even know white collar doesn't serve anything.
You ready?
I am.
What I look like wearing tight pants with a weird mic stance. Glimpse of my thoughts in your ears might glance. Uplift when I talk out the mouth of the God. Never hearing I can't with my vision so advanced. Soul living in the amp, much bigger I'm a champ. Lyrically enhanced with the spirit in my stance. Wings of the kings of the Zodiac ring. Lord of the spheres on course when I stare. Make it all disappear with the force you revere. Throwing thoughts like spears. What I look like, not being me. Spitting money on chains, not being free. I'm not Eazy-E, hungry in the brain. Dummies couldn't hang, went bungee with the fame. No rope, flow woke, nothing can remain. When I bring the new world on my tongue, another aim at the bullseye. Look why, nothing can explain, How could I not be what you can't copy? The new brown Mach D. It sounds cocky, enough for the hypocrisy. Running your psychology, esoteric concubine, sucking on my prophecy. Love it when I came like the priest in the night, gold honey in my flame. Think it over while I'm puffing up and strain. Summit in the Odyssey. Who's the true source of their bubbling economy that once was an isonomy? Puncture with their fangs, nothing is in vain. What I look like, working with a suit and tie. When I'm a lyrical, indigenous, super fly. Thousand telescopes couldn't see me with a human eye. Mount Zion, kick it with the pythons. Vision of an icon, flick it with a Nikon. Picturing the wise Don, Aries is the mind rhyme. High Ram, cipher of the lambs. Rama, Brahma, Prophet Abraham. Abracadabra, I am.
I am is power, and I am will free you when you know what it is and how to use it. I am is who you are.
I can, and I will work my plan. No one can stop me, still understand. More yourself, son of man. I am, I can, and I will work my plan. No one can stop me, still understand. I have the whole universe spinning in my hands.
Be very careful what you attach to your I am. It has the power to limit you or free. I am you.
The bull is the next spirit you must reconnect to. It is the Taurus field that brings things in and out of existence, through the vocal cords or between the legs of our sisters. In the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was God. The Word is the world, which is the body of the Supreme, who is a thought or hidden power behind all that is ever seen. We are all born through the middle of two overlapping circles, belonging to the parents that connected just to birth.
The law of love is one of the spiritual or cosmic laws that governs humanity and the universe.
In the individual himself, there is a power by means of which he is capable of transmuting nearly all of the difficulties and problems of his existence. This transmuting power is the power of love.
Yeah, music for the soul. Meditation, destination, you are in control. I'm the physical embodiment of truth that's never told, with a beauty to behold. Capricorn moon, it's my duty to be cold, to get jewelry that was stole. Screaming from the mountains, don't just whisper that you love me. There's no human that I know that is close in my direction to the holy resurrection. Come and show me our reflection. This is beauty that I grow. Elevate your posture, come and celebrate Akasha. My voice alone can open many petals in your chakras. This is Generation Rastafari, medication ganja lighter. Zodiak rims, watch them steal the wheel, but watch the tiger. Super Saiyan, truth, my flame can elevate the rocks and spiders. Power up the flower cup, solar plexus go perfected. Science to the sound of rubber, prana in the fountain. Up, and the way I go, soaring through your brain we go. My thoughts expand the thoughts of man. You want this on your radio? It's Morpheus with crazy flow. I offer so the babies glow. You desire it, truly you admire it. I see how you reside in it. The chalice come and try a sip. Greatest holy tales they told me really truly failed to show me hidden nature. Lips of Asia, kisses made a quiver. Thank you, Almighty One, the source where all life has come. Our torches all bright as one. Our thoughts, of course, they light the sun. Like the sun, like this beauty. They think wisdom is ugly. They think truth is unruly. Don't just whisper you love me. They say time is a liar. They say lower is higher. They say major is minor. Liberal hatred retire. They think stupid is beauty. They think wisdom is ugly. They think truth is unruly. Don't just whisper you love me. They say time is a liar. They say lower is higher. They say major is minor. Liberal hatred retire. Yeah, why you scared to reveal it? Our awareness can heal it. Are you human or zombie? You alive if you feel this? This is soul for the soldiers. This is hope for your hosters. As you empty your bullets and these hopeless controllers, turn these folks into folders. Coffee roast them like Folgers. This the journey of journeys, roller coaster, la coaster. Nostradamus out, G.O.D. you know my style. How you bought the optic foul of music and illusion, grand illusion. Glad it's over now. Call the prayer, you know Bilal. This is smoke for the smokers. This the eye and the ivy in the mind that's inside me. That be trying to guide me till I spoke with the cobras. Having no bones is a bonus when it's time to flex. Be like water and open the lotus. I'm the flood of awareness that was noticed by Noah. Went from mooring to warring, from exploring to touring. They just sail to make sales, hop on boats to be boasters. See these poses on posters. Are they richest or poorest? Are they whoring or whorers? Is it Job or Jehovah? I know the burden is great, I know the cross is heavy, but it improves your strength. Throw it over your shoulders, joyful one, join the sun. Sit amongst the royal ones that hear it when the soul hums and sings the tunes that bring the moon. Flying on the wings of June, they cry inside the drink from spoons, existing on the brink of gloom. Cause you would rather hate than love, or rather you pretend. Cause jealousy's a felony and arrogance is sin. It's evident that melanin is magic in the skin. Amorphous love my thoughts and we will have it all again. Publicly you spray us, privately you praise us. No golden glow, you look and say King Midas didn't make us. Secret honor feed the scholars, love was more than measly dollars. Gleaming like a piece of copper, if you speak then teach it proper. Meet the son, you meet the father. They think stupid is beauty, they think wisdom is ugly. They think truth is unruly, don't just whisper you love me. They say time is a liar, they say lower is higher. They say major is minor, when will hate you retire. They think stupid is beauty, they think wisdom is ugly. They think truth is unruly, don't just whisper you love me. They say time is a liar, they say lower is higher. They say major is minor, when will hate you retire.
And that a common love, the love of humanity, the love of natural beings, the love of people who like to be together, the love of God, which is the final form of adoration. All these things, if developed, obviously and adequately, will make this world the kind of place we want to live in.
Divine love dwells within all people.
Now you must escape the skin and enter the mind through two pillars where you must face the twins. Enter a long corridor for exploring more. Through the dark tunnels where stars crumble under the pressure of duality. To balance all thoughts is the essence of reality. You will see the hidden message where the shadows be. And to balance your own thoughts. And yourself's the only mastery. Like they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. Most of us, it's already gone. Hold yours. I'm trying to maintain, I'm on my A game. They say be mad, but we just tired of slave chains, handcuffs and stolen dreams, nightmares and broken treaties. Do your research, we'll free earth. You don't believe me, prophecies been spoken of. Who does it better than me properly like no one does? Search for safety, hurt his babies. This world's crazy, many think they're the same. So deluded, they get pissed on and think that it's rain. Yeah, they seek pleasure or they bring him his pain. I write from the heart with the ink in my veins. This pyramid is so lonely at the top of it. There's only 1 hour, humans think that it's the opposite. The judge gavel knocked that high on biff from behind while he was living life high on the spliff. Bet you ain't never heard fire like this, not in your lifetime. Criticizing me like I'm not in my right mind. It ain't right, I'm in the mind of Allah. They said Khalif the rain a bird that's as fly as you are. Babies and grandparents is crazy, they can't stand it. The hatred they can't manage the flame of the great candlestick. Illuminati torch flame, human body thought train. Way off track for the record, the wrong songs playing. Builders are now killers, punks is now shooters. With no heart, addicted to pills, that's our future now. Percocet, birth defect, organ theft, epidemics stolen from the homeless during hurricanes. But let's forget it, you'll only understand the lessons when you live it. This an extra metaphysic. Go ahead and get a ticket to the 5th dimension. Lift the session higher. Hieroglyphic. Find me cracking hate statues. Cut the heads off your exhibit. The church closes doors and the poor. It's such sickness. Pastor in a mansion holding Africans for ransom. Uniform, racist drugs in the packages they planting. Every day's a setup. Using art for talking practice. Blame each other when we wet up. See the stars and all their vastness. The news is a lie. You turning devils into angels. Victims and the villains. Sick and tired of being sick and tired of witnessing the killing. Prophecies of unfulfilling. Done with the disloyalty of niggerish committers. We'll forever be unstable till we reconnect the feeling. Believe it, we heaven's children. Come and let the sound take you. Zodiak, round table. Hard to escape the violence. Damn, it's hard to awake the giant. In every state they wildin'. It's an insane asylum. It's an insane asylum. It's an insane asylum. It's an insane asylum. Use my mind. Lose my mind, I will.
How was man created? Through the mind.
My mind's still intact, science is that a lie won't survive once it collides with the facts. Like the light in the darkness of the mic, I'm an arsonist, my life is a large eclipse. Shadows that are cast on these mumble rap fans, scared to tip the hourglass. Bury ships with our past, scientific's bound to last. When the mothers fall, love is all, calculate the math. I always tell them the truth, they know to listen. My heart's concerned for the youth that go missing till their bodies end up in your Big Mac and Hell's Kitchen. It's help your health wisdom for homes with no fathers. A lot of them are forced to be out. It's your karma and nothing that can stop it. Face is slow arching, but so precise. I swear that each day it grows darker, but without it then the stars couldn't shine. You know, partner, I know many with college degrees. It's no smarter but slaves to their student loans. Musical clones get in the booth and throw stones from glass funeral homes. I shatter the illusion with this magic I'm producing. The facts so blurry that it's hard to define. It's Noble, Drew, Quetzalcoatl, when the law all combined. Malcolm and Nat Turner couldn't kill as many demons as stepping in fat burgers. Destined to rap circles. Turtle Island turtles give my heart just to serve you. It's crazy, but insanity rules. Zombies playing the guitar in the valley of blues. If you true to yourself, tell me how could you lose? When everyone's pretending to have cowardly views, propagated by the news and the powers they abuse. The portal's open, it's time to go through it. The planets spin around in the skies, hold your blueprint. Learn your path, familiar it is, your soul knew it. Your hope drew it on the canvas of thought. Under occupation, many can't handle this talk. My words short circuit all the fallacy you taught. I leave it all behind, astral travel at the corpse. Can't you see that I'm divine, searching galaxies for sport? For the cavalry, of course, cause the battle isn't lost. Ascended gods limit your eyes to see deeper. 12-year-olds roaming the street with street sweepers. Politics on both sides lie, we need neither. I was made by a body of facts. All agreeing I will bring the old prophecies back. Godzilla, well known for God body and tracks. It's like Thriller. Mobile zombies buy their new phone from dope dealers. You tell the truth, it's like nobody believes you. You live in tune, it's like nobody can see you, but nobody can free you but you. It's so lethal, so lethal, so lethal. I can't.
The mind has always been. There ain't never been a time when the mind was not. The mind is all there is. All of this is the mind. So, man is that word made flesh. That word, which before was a word, was an idea, and before was an idea, was a thought. Manifests itself all the way down from the mind, through the brain, through the spinal column, through the kidneys, through the liver, through the lungs, through the heart. So did we evolve from what? Man has always been man, and he will continue to be man.
Now you must journey to the fountain of the sun to find the crab. She's been hurt and abused, so she's scared and is bad. She is the cipher in the womb that contains the new world in the light in her cocoon. You must find her and regain her trust and help her to face love, or her cries will persist into another great flood. How am I supposed to get there, though? With this. What? I ain't driving that. Yeah, that's more like it. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Now go.
It's not to level about this. Feel it? Fall in love with this truth as I reveal it. Your heart beats faster and your blood starts bubbling. You swear to God you told yourself you wouldn't love again, but it's something that you can't control. You can't buy it anywhere when it can't be sold. So there's no use in denying it. I wrote this song for you cause you inspired it. It was better to give than to receive it. We can't hold back this love we all need. Yeah, it's the dark nights and pretty horns. Let's zone out and take a drive till the city's gone. It feels great to be alive in this vivid dawn. Lift and yawn, stretch and breathe, meditate, let me see how to spend this time. I let my spirit shine, full of light, it feels divine. If you could only hear my mind, the sound of many colors, dancing in the clouds of summer. I paint reality with beauty, living happily and truly. I am laughing free. What happens on this plane doesn't matter to me now, cause I'm dancing in the rain. Love expanded in my veins, others can't be this insane. Spend their time hating, I'm like damn, it's such a shame. White candles and champagne, Renova in my aura's lit. Simply I was born with it, domesticate was left in space with galaxies to tame. I am magical, the pain is a memory that's distant. The devil is so persistent, whatever I didn't listen. My intelligent position self-love's the only relevant religion. And when I'm going to say I was a storm that hit and changed everything you thought that was right. Man was sitting in the darkness cause he thought it was light. He did everything wrong cause he thought it was right. God and amnesia cause he wanted to forget. In the sauna sipping sparkling holy water on a sip. Love, grace and beauty that I offer is legit, authentic from the source, original of course. Feather crown, settle down, indigenous the boss. Zodiak, kidding with the force. Power of the heart, said the flowers in the dark. The sun will rise again, it must let doubters play their part. And know for sure you hold the cure to your immortals. Golden store, let's go on tour. My soul is pure, surrounded from the start. So trust, there's no rival for love. Will go viral, it must. It's so vital, I'm the founder of the arch. My soul is shard is Noah's Ark. Pounding on the drum to resuscitate the one, the great, the fountain in the sun. Your heart beats faster and your blood starts bubbling. You swear to God you told yourself you wouldn't love again, but it's something that you can't control. You can't buy it anywhere, man, it can't be sold. So there's no use in denying it. I wrote this song for you cause you inspired it. It feels better to give than receive it. We can't hold back this love we all need.
The moment he dedicated his life to truth, she was with him. She would be with him through the end of his days, and at the same time she would be with all others under the same conditions, because no one walks through life entirely alone. and those who have given themselves to unselfish service to others walk constantly with a radiant presence beside them.
You have done well. It appears the Great Mother is pregnant with the sun. You must now invoke the spirit of the lion to light the world before he comes. The lion, or lion, is the spine, which represents courage, or the path of the one. You must enter the solar chariot and radiate self-love around the circle. Sit upon the throne and take the place that you deserve to.
As far as the movement of energy, and how energy forms and transforms itself. I have an understanding of that. Everything starts out as an idea.
Yeah, I was born with my halo shining. Love is light, mine is bright, keep the haters hiding. Summer nights puffing pipes, this is ancient science. What delight crushing mics, y'all some paper lions. Over jungle, fall and stumble at the feet of God. Thoughts I brung you up and stung you if you see it all. What disaster got these rappers wearing leotards? My spirit could beat the charge, I clearly can see the cards face down. The ace of spades found on every deck. Human race don't exist when we neck and neck. In the matrix, I'm the glitch, you can check the specs. A to Z, saved by C, just an SOS navigator sleeping in these optical illusions. My journey never led me to the popular conclusion. I'm a rockin' revolution, tower toppling meta-human, the scientist. I'm saying down this prana and I'm using count the dots to spread and moving around and conquer that's in ruins. Before you get to one, it seems the shots already moving, living karma, retribution, algorithms and number lines. Clock of destiny, hours, minutes, a dozen chimes. It's our religion is counterfeit in the sun's design. I'm about to get him, I'm out there fishing the supper time. I got a measure in alchemists and colorblind. I'm God forever, a polished treasure, I'm bottled wine that's so aged that I filled it in my last life and reincarnated to sip it because my blood's divine. An enigma that's too strange and undefined. Picture huge flame, butane and budded vines with no hands. I wrote this whole page before I touched the line. Hear the truth in God's name in this blood of mine.
According to the teachings, there's never been a time when man was not. But in order to understand that, we got to go into the idea or the conversation about what is your understanding of a man.
This is because in this path of illumination, we find that everything is a thought form from the mind of God. And all those thought forms have a pattern to them.
Yeah. My sun showers are never cold. I be sleeping above flowers on beds of gold. I be deep in that love tower, hermetic road. Times be chilly like thugs, bouncers, and Eskimos. Got the filthy be done doubt and go ahead and go. I write like I was sniffing on gunpowder. You never know lines that blow your mind. My veins are the bonds that contain the solar wine. Come drink from what I think. Take sips of consciousness. I explain what's so declined, but seeds that are buried become trees of cherries. They just orbs with bodies. From sunbeams to berries, from unseen and stealthy to buds, leaves and veggies. My gun beam is steady, the sun chief's machete. Moors and Mars, the fast top, the head is up above. All you seen was red dots, 7 up, 7 chakras, 7 swords, 7 cups. Holy fluid, endocrine gland spills from 7 ducts. Yoga music, get with the program. It's death a must. Islam pillars, destiny car dealers. The God's illa. I read when the stars whisper. From peace to war, from Gandhi to Godzilla. Come to teach you all the Mahdi, Ka-family.
In which at a certain point, when the heart becomes open and unarmored, and we cultivate this feeling of unconditional love, there is a ignition of a kind of spiritual spark within the heart. And what happens then is that they describe it as an etheric rose light arises from the heart and moves up to what's commonly called the third eye center. And with that rose etheric stream, it enters into the centers in the head, that area that is technically at the third ventricle of the brain and was known as the Cave of Brahma in the Indian teachings. This is a particular area that's open in the head that has a space between the pineal and pituitary glands. And as this space becomes illuminated, it leads to direct spiritual vision.
You must dance with the cosmic virgin in the garden of grace, who classifies all things and keeps all in this place. She will teach you to decode the message that is everywhere, all in your face. She is known as the virgin, for she keeps all things pure by refusing to mix. From Aries to Pisces, human to fish. Known for attention to detail, she keeps the great record of events. You will need her information to restore all things and connect the elements.
So now you have divided the circle 4 ways. This is why you have 4 Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. The 4 Gospels are the 4 seasons.
Yeah, so grooving, the rhythm is so moving. Being yourself is winning, there's no losing. Meditating, envision the stones moving. Levitating, these lyrics are so seducing. The planet is a planet is written, there's no choosing. Do what you can to rise and breathe excellence. The Holy Spirit, these rhymes is a deep testament. God regalia, refine my speech excellent. I got planets in my crown spinning. Like gems, we be dipping through your town giving. Sharp bars that be ripping through your sound system. My skin tone, my bones draped in brown linen. I've been known to flow great and pound vixens. Superhero with gold cape, my crown dripping. Like some leaky plumbing, but they ain't see me coming. Like some sneaky gunmen, we need no introduction. Retro futuristic, living mathematics, this is melanin terrific. Carbon celebration, karma for the nation's hieroglyphic acrobatics. If you chasing the bag, it's here, come and get it. Till you open and find there isn't nothing in it. Cheers to the great and noble ones that ain't never fall. They say I was born with wings, I ain't never crawl. Hear the demons come creeping over heaven's walls, but they transform the angels when they enter. My flow's cold like you naked in the winter. Look closer, like you taking out a splinter. My brain floats in a great amount of splendor. My aura field bathing in magenta. My third eye got a laser with a trigger, like vision from the Avengers. The law is the best tailor. Astrolabe compass, the gods are the best sailors. Al-Asian navigators of the 7 seas. Binary codes masturbated to the melody. I got knowledge in my head steady, and so I will never let the dead vex me. You ain't dope, couldn't let my circle yes me. I don't pretend, tell the truth if you less ready. I diss tracks like your girl when she dress sexy. The more jewels on the crown make your head heavy. When you live in a higher life, let the dead envy.
When you drive by a church, look on the churches, you will always see a cross and a circle. A circle on the cross. All churches have it. Why? Because the cross is the cross of the Zodiac, north, south, east, and west. And the sun dies on the cross. The sun dies on the cross of the Zodiac.
Supreme math got me measuring the beatbox. Headband hold the feathers of a peacock. My body temple made of melanated sheetrock. My God, reminiscing like I'm Pete Rock. They so shook with every step and making knees knock. Like a young girl visiting her aunt. Like Yoda in the cut, these are lyrics from the swamp. I speak different like I'm switching up the font. They so lost, they won't never let the dream stop. Be your own boss, get your head up off the thieves' clock. The firm hand of the devil is a weak lock. Gold thoughts when you sailing in unique yachts. Thought fools still cooking in antique pots. The truth hidden in plain sight like the weed spot. Empty out the bag like the water in the teapot. Zodiak, metaphysic hit supplier. Galia law, exotic furs from the skin of tigers. In the treetops, protected by the skilled snipers. Won't stop till my seed shit in the silk diapers. Got the body of adults, but they still minors. Ancient knowledge is a cult like the years prior to the colony. Never let your tears blind you. Like a booty with the groove of a thick tire. Got you busting out your shoes like a Phil Geyser. Ass curved like the sword on the Shriners Fez. I remain like the hair on a lion's head. After you cut it, gotta share, keep the choir fed. I cast spells, there's a prayer in every line I said, the return of the empire. Strike back, are you ready to ascend higher? Holy Trinity united till it gets brighter. Pyramid inside the circle like a Benz driver. Avatar save the world when I bend fire. I'm like, I might hit him with the voodoo. I speak blunt with the vision of a guru. Split them like peas with the spare shocking Zulu to your guts hanging out like a video on Google. Esoteric king, that mystical Uhuru. Careful when you stepping on a lyricist that's doo-doo. I use a tissue if he isn't in the tutu. Lyrically remove you like a tat that you regret. Sipping chalice to the neck in the palace in Tibet. That decadent Moorish life, get your status is correct. Before you know it, we'll be laughing, yelling check to the waiter at the first supper. Thanos in the back, clear the table, have you rappers on the planet won't expect. When I turn you in the dust with a snap of my finger. Last of the Incas, get you blasting your sphincter. Smartest elephant in a class for the thinkers. Keep your karma clear so the past couldn't sink you. I raise the bar like a glass for the drinkers. Seeing hieroglyphics in the clouds when they linger.
This is why if you go to any church in this country, you will see on the cross a circle. The circle is the sun, God's son, the light of the world. He is our Savior. Of course the sun's your Savior. As I said, if it don't come up, we're dead.
Now you must take all you learned and balance it. You must stand where war and peace collide, on the scales of justice, where we each decide by counting it. In your right hand, I give you the dove of peace. In the left, I give you the fire of war. The sun and moon keep track of an expiring score to give justice to those who desire the law. It's up to you to travel around the circle, holding both from coast to coast without burning what's now hurting, or scaring away the bird of peace with certain beasts. Accomplish this task, and no one can harm you or throw you off.
I've always been a great admirer of your abilities as a poet. Have you had to work hard at it, or is it just sheer genius?
It comes to me naturally.
Yeah, I burnt the flame and electrocuted a lightning bolt. I drowned the ocean, I suffocated the breeze. I'm so bright that I blinded light when I spoke. I murdered the Grim Reaper with a mic that I broke. I outlived Father Time, gave Poseidon a stroke. While he swam through the thoughts of a giant, I float. Sky dome in the egg, sunny side in the yolk. I saw the Zodiac wheel in the bicycle spokes. I answered the mystic riddle that made unity doubt. One punchline, I knocked opportunity out. So instead of opportunity, opportunity, I'm knocking today. I sculpted man from the land like I'm modeling clay. Tough as bull as the ox in the oxygen ray. Bad news, your Lord and Savior isn't watching you pray. I beat the whole game by not opting to play. Last night I got liquor drunk, I got weed high. I made a whisper yell, I made the sea dry. How does he do it so magically, y'all? Kai, I'm so high, I made gravity fall. I made hate love, I made doves cry, I made snitch silent, I made rugs fly. On my Aladdin laughing, I clean a dirty mall. Perform a devil probably, I locked an open door. Without closing it, saw without me showing it. It seems I remembered it all without knowing it yet. They want extensions for things that's so over it, yep. Like your hair look long without growing it. I bust one shot from the gun without loading it. So blanks, the condition of blacks, profound opiate. It seems I don't fit in. I got both feet inside a new world, one toe in the one that's still existing. So I made the corpses come alive in the grave. I on stage dive, the whole crowd dive on the stage. Money still chasing me. Abundance in the bakery, the priest, he confesses to me, the ocean wave to me. I make stupid smart, I make smart genius. Bury treasure, digs himself up to share the secrets to the only man that solves all the puzzles with no pieces. I gave arthritis to the hands on your clock. For trying to handle me, I catch what I drop, ready or not. Start dancing when the melody stops and got sick from the remedy. Watch with your eyes wide shut, this that sky high, colorful like tie-dye. The end begins with a hello. Let's say and bye. I celebrate when I cry. Appetite for backwards like when Nazarites or Nazarites. Light spliffs with fireflies. Confused fears got your bright shine tucked. New Year's in the winter got your timeline stuck. Cause you ain't hurrying to studying the guidelines enough. Tell your wise guys to duck. Mixing cyanide with dust, flow strong like drinking chlorine and quinine. It's rough, I know. The truth waits beneath the powerful cloak. Meditating in suspension, silent sounds that I spoke. I fell up and rolled off a purple cloud when I woke. I put the vapor back in paper, made an elf from the smoke. And cast spells you should never invoke. Extract hope from a bitter situation. Real niggas are the cavemen. Have you thinking real living's when you're caged in? Bitter situation. Cinnamon equation you round, they hold you down. But seas go underground like stars above falling. It's God when love's calling. Cause hell is cold and heaven is hot. I hold the feather more heavy than rocks. Go ahead and just stop or move fast in stillness. I move back for realness. I'm the reason why your memories forgot. Got your mind filled with nothing. Is it empty or not? Divine reasoning. I sprinkle your thoughts with mind seasoning. Humanity's the burning haystack that your needles in. Like bees in the honeycomb airs to keep secrets in a world that's spitting upside down. And your TV lens, a legend, it will flip right once the Moors meet again. Send another spark from the center of the heart. This is sentimental art. This ascension from the dark in the oceans of our dreams. Did they mention there were sharks? An explosion so serene when you're christened in the ark.
There are a lot of things that we have been deluded by, which is why the woven reality that I spoke about, the paradigm structures that we believe to be real, those paradigm structures have to be destroyed. We cannot look at what we have become comfortable with anymore as reality. That's a disturbing thing.
Now you must tame the snake that changes shape. Overcome the desire to wound, which you can heal. Seek the light within the darkness, where no truth has been revealed. Master the scorpion. Use this music as a shield. You must call upon the regenerative ability of the phoenix, so that you can gain the power to resurrect the dead from the secrets that collected in our head. Bathe in the eternal fire of your desire and master lust that traps and clutches in its talons when our passions touch. Discover the power of immortality and free man from the fear that comes with death, that haunts him every day while he's limited in flesh.
you are rising. Once you channel in that light, for every one of you, you're worth 1,000 of non-channelers, because they're the dead. They will not awaken. You cannot awaken.
Yeah, I style different, my smile's different, it's sorta crooked. I'm wild gifted, the crowd lifted, and all it took is that now vivid, halal gifted, assorted cushions, imported cushions. I lounge, sitting with Morris booklets on clouds lifted, at loud twisted, explore the bushes, ignore the hoodlums. Every man was born a Muslim. The cow's peaceful, I sound regal, I drown evil. I now lead you who sounds equal, astound people. I swoop on them while being circled by brown eagles. Pilgrims into the new world and found people already living with our locks more woolly. Hope your back's holding batteries that charge more fully. Though you be acting like a hardcore bully, when the bullets hit you sounding like a Star Wars Wookiee. So you better reason it out, cause you can't chew Baka with no teeth in your mouth. Hallelujah, godly Buddha, give him reason to shout. I'm the future Kali Yuga, I'm too late to the doubt. If you Aries, then I bring my peace to even it out. That's what Libra's about, there's no reason to doubt. Split your cranium and pull your broken pineal out. I repair and restore it, Luciferian, historic. The specific timeline is sitting buried in the toilet, underwear they can't destroy it. I switch bodies like cars and clothes. Solar money, I'm rich poppy with more than dough. 7 colors, my aura's got that assorted glow. The last dragon, I blast at him, the bad captain. Ransack him, your sand castle, my hand smack him. I laugh the wave to the man with no hands, grabbing nothing, trying to catch his own breath. A diaphragm phantom, fools ran after a band with no bandwagon. The grand dragon examined his grown man's anthem. Asiatic Cupid bust slugs from gold hand cannons. Kidnapping where we lived at with no plan ransom. Van Damme him, the land ram in the goat front row. They remember these quote, I'm so grandstanding. You man tanning, sleeping, eating in secret meetings. Your raccoonery's done, we even Steven. Y'all wanna follow that Chief Keeping, police keep 'em. Brown bodies of food that keep the beast eating. We keep seeking that deep reason and seas need 'em. Let's cease eating, let's see Steven, we need deep in. Pranayama, proper modular deep breathing. While I study your code signs, discrete meanings. Let's keep seeking for the bitter facts that need sweetening. I'm heat seeking, I speed past the beep beep 'em. That road runner, that slow thunder, I'm so gullah. The lead beacon, the lighthouse, supreme seaman, navigate the circle, the neighbors to see, receive, semen, atom, as I'm sipping the scale, they each evens. I'm innovative, feel the charge, it's exciting as I bench press the breath. Lifting bars when I'm writing, I've been pressed to death. Swimming tall, made of light and no license. See me swerving pretty cars through the islands with no top. Look up at the stars when I'm driving to see the sky map. It's a living illustration. I'm trying to keep it together like information. All blacks synchronized on the track. It's Rhythm Nation, lost laps. Walk back, young jockey commemoration. I break bricks for show like karate demonstrations. I make splits to blow like a Russian congregation. It's the Assalamu amen. Gotta find your way in. Time is money hungry, so the dollars say when. Thought I was a reptilian. The way I change skins, fresh leathers, chief crown made of phoenix feathers. It's still burning the wheels, it's still turning the reels. A real sermon that here's the deal. Serve 'em like a tennis match. Lighting my split, I'm real certain. Deep scribes, teach lies, meet the sky, how I wrote the scene. Reach high, preach tribe like the Kohanim. See my face leaving space in a solar beam. I was made from the pieces of a broken dream. I can sell magic to a wizard, I am so extreme. White linen, fine women, you know the theme. Christ risen, light prism, you know the gleam. My life's mission is like fishing for souls that's lost. Like Christians, you know the cross, you know the cause. Lyric addict, living matic from starry dust. It's mathematics, enigmatic, I'm hard to touch. You didn't catch it till time placed you in karma's clutch. They deliver my albums inside of armored trucks. Without the math, you couldn't battle me yet. Chasing paper, better cash than your reality checks. Many fists caught at birth inside the papacy's net. Now we sure, but we still dripping from the fallacy wet. You know the journey most discouraged by big lanes is highly rocky. Fallen spirits uplift brains, the minds and bodies. I walk with lions on big chains, Haile Selassie. They sent some agents with sick claims to try and stop me. They end up saying that shit's flames and buy a copy.
In other words, once you think that you are a god, you must act god-like. Not sometimes, but all the time.
You have earned the arrow of Sagittarius, so that you may gain the power to fly and ascend above all areas. The more you elevate your vibration and your thinking, the higher you will soar, while the other ones are sinking. As the living arrow, I am sending you to the center of the system, so that you may destroy the corporation that's enslaved us in a fiction.
This is a dynamic moment in history. We are alive in the age of miracles. And this ascension into higher consciousness. Everybody on the planet right now is becoming more psychic and more intuitive and more able to have premonitions to see the future.
Forbidden lyricism upon a simple rhythm. See the soundscape where you crash inside the symbolism. Like the symbol, listen, horizon is in her eyes, son. Diving up the sky from its land reflection, grand connection. Planetary jamming sessions, spinning every grammar lesson. Light code, life road, fiber optic islands. Monologic cipher, Gnostic wires in my body sin. Messages in the Bible topic, elemental spiral coptic. Read it when the lights drop. The never ending cycle stopping. Stepping in my spinal rocket space in my cranium. Uranus ascending, brain placed in uranium. Sweating me like wrestling mats in a gymnasium. Who's the behind the king who raced around the circle? Recording this track record, collecting the golden sonic rings. Improve the zombies, Olympic Illuminati that mimics the human body. Solar torch carrier, conscious light bearer. Broken thought barrier, sliding up the banister. Stairway to airplay, mystical Houdini. I can misdefeat the needy with my lyrical graffiti design. This music needs me dictated like Mussolini. I can't remove the greedy. My style's rooted in my Kenta Kundalini, really. Who can see me? Holy Ghost, coast to coast. Cleanliness is godly, so ironic when I roast the most. My life story, stop lifting the mic corny. My living is quite lofty. Mountaintop flower pot, 1,000-watt power shot. Giving out a doses of ferocious all around the clock. Lions den, try again. Evaporated hydrogen, reaching for the higher gem. Summarize others falling. Don't you hear your mother calling? You'll become brighter if you listen when the sun is talking. Voice of the cosmos, sound of infinity. Knowledge is power, sip a gallon of this history. Fountain of the mystery, balancing my ministry. Touch the cloud while I'm puffing loud for my liberty. Salute to my family bound in captivity. Return of the ancient ones found in antiquity. Clowns, they can't get with me. Ronald McDonald, Reaganomics. That's a sonic, clever topic. Telescopic, tell the prophet. I'm fantastic with my hands inside the devil's pocket. Door to explore, the stupid can never knock it. Peace, my armor, the streets are heavy-hearted. Can't seduce me with your moving machine, because the spell's erotic, instrumental, influential, excellent, exotic. Step in the melodic, plug yourself into the socket. Alkaline spit, flip your paradigm switch, climbing out the mind. It's not your average grind, quit against your Valentine hit. Cupid assassin, come visit the new attraction. I birthed the last dragon, start counting the contractions. Push it like salt and pepper to the continents together. Peter Pangea with that Neverland fever. Lost voice teacher, Captain Hook singer. Magic book thinker, Asiatic hood inca. Tehet to Ubakan, true Islam, music bomb, huge alarm ringer. Describing what I see in the clouds, the Shiva Linga.
This process of the ascension is that from Hermetic astrology we have the knowledge that what we are being imposed and impelled and push to do from the energy of the stars is to love ourselves. To be able to love ourselves and each other. We got to save our planet. We got to do it with love. And right now, we're being urged by the planets to do just that.
Only a few more steps for you to carry out the task, to complete the life circle and bring math into the class. The power of the GOAT I invoke so you may climb to the highest mountain peak just to measure the design. Learn the song of the music in the sky as the seasons change the course of the pupil in your eye.
We're all born at a certain time of day, a certain day of the week, a certain month of the year. Every human being down here is born in a circle of 12.
Yeah, the hands of time clap to the beat. You can't speed them up or slow them down, rap to the sheep. It's a new day dawning, you don't have to be asleep. It's too late to be on, and time's an alchemist thief. And no days are identical, no chapters repeat. So just know if you don't sow it, you don't have it to reap. In the time it developed, still the blind couldn't help it playing seeds out of season. Here's a rhyme for the relics. Patterns in the matter, me, motion in the ocean. Waves make sound, vibration is composing. Rhythm for the living tune, music no swimming in acoustic boats, drifting, never losing hope, lifting the pillars of solar systems, chronological Qurans. This methodical Islam, this is human soul fixing. The present is a new gift wrapped in no ribbons. Thought in the lakes of the past, I go fishing. Mummy spun and bandages, facts and soul with hidden revelations on the schedule. Fade is so inevitable. Plates of solar vegetables prepared before you see them everywhere in every region. Be aware of all the seasons, all the seasons.
Every cat, mouse, and ant is born at a certain time. Of hour, of minute, of day, of week, of month, of year. We're all registered by the universe in this clock of destiny.
I drink time out the hourglass like champagne flutes. Caught Zodiak for office and my campaign's truth. For the spirit man, the body is a handmade suit. Customized by the tail of the soul is the time fabric on the road to establishing a man-made route. On the yellow brick road, come and celebrate gold. Life is golden, high rolling 2 dice. This 12-sided the priest that help hide it. These are stutter guidance, inconvenience, spell lying. It's time to elevate and know. Let's accelerate, go in the heavens they grow. I return, take a whiff of that old time religion. Solar science was forbidden, get focused on higher living. Knowing the mind is hidden, you know the Messiah is risen every day with the radiant gleam of sunrise. And step away from unusual dreams of love. Why us? God and then ignore. Hike above the science, cry dusted forward radiation on the world of man below. I burst to the grandest glow, I'm lifted like aviation. Everyone's a star, come get your amazing grace in. Reaching out my wings, love connected to the strings, attached to the celestial bodies in the universe. Man is an electrical copy of the human church. Circling the chairs is where they stop it when the music hurts. Falling on you there, but yeah, this formula is very rare. You gotta do your own research. It's now this is what moves the earth. 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 Now this is what moves the earth.
From that body of information, we're able to find self in terms of talents, abilities, and power. To understand your behaviorism based on 30 degrees, which you share with everyone else born in that month, on that day, in that week, of that hour. This is the criteria of the changing, the revolution of human nature.
whoever created our universe, whoever this one is that we call God, whoever this divine presence is that we refer to as the Almighty, has outlined for us our destiny, and it's written in the stars.
Man is both his best friend and worst enemy, with the power to invent things that maybe cause us injury. I give you the lightning of genius, so you may elevate their minds to the highest of our zenith, into the great World Wide Web, and free the flies that eat the lies before they are consumed by the black widow that reads the skies.
Because you never know what they're going to do, but then again, on the other hand, you are the God. What is your agenda? So what they do here is they take us out of our agenda by making you focus on fear, on what they're going to do next. Who gives a... Whatever they do, they've already done it to us, and we didn't even know about it.
I got him fascinated, I am so right. I got him captivated, looking to my lights, low self, go blind by the higher gain sight. Source burn eternal, despite you can't fight. I got him fascinated, I am so right. I got him captivated, looking to my lights, low self, go blind by the higher gain sight. Source burn eternal, despite you can't fight. From traveling dark tunnels, this path to the law brung you. Mastered the hard jungle, sabbatical star rumble. Watch the planets fighting, clashing titans, smashing up the Coliseum. I don't see the number one yet, and so I gotta be him. And if you show up, then I gotta beat him. Knowledge, freedom, wisdom, this is beauty that consume me. It's forbidden if you choose me, this is wisdom for the new G's. This is no little Uzi, you knew the procedure. It's that Fukushima, super easy through your speaker. It's that turn it up, blast it while your head nod. This that resurrected spirit of a dead God that was really sleeping, laughing, they ain't hear me breathing, battling with spirit demons, snatching out the bed squad. I'm still at it with this magic I'm releasing. Kai Zodiak L, my status is increasing. Rumor has it I'm the baddest in the region. City, state, country, or the universe sleeping. My hood is a superdome, firmament, galaxy. Hologram Sims, we are all a big fallacy. Projections of the Uno, step into this new flow. I got older, but the lessons never grew though. When many Lagos hit the essence of the truth, whoa. Had a Sega epiphany, I'm fascinated. It took a moment, then the mystery evaporated. Who puts opponents next to Mr. Get decapitated? They buy jewels, but they spirit is dilapidated. Like any ghetto, I rip it to any tempo. Christen the instrumental, kissing my amaretto. Forget it, I'm dropping elbows. Cornering the market, show the river, let me part it. They whispering I'm the smartest, hold the trigger, go consider. Maybe switching up your target, this is lyrical catharsis. If rappers and police kill niggas, don't it mean that they in the same department? With different badges, ink is on the parchment. Paper lions pray that I am risen, I am God's gift. Get up out these hardships, get inside my starship. I got him fascinated, I am so right. I got him captivated, looking to my lights, low self, go blind by the higher gain sight. Source burn eternal, despite you can't fight. I got him fascinated, I am so right. I got him captivated, looking to my lights, low self, go blind by the higher gain sight. Source burn eternal, despite you can't fight. Yeah, they're fascinated by my alkaline accolades. Raise the planet's health, this a mastermind masquerade. Still fresh, I can magnetize half my age. Build yes, cause you have to shine, that's the way. It's new times, better nights and brighter days. Sipping truth wine, step into a higher stage. Hit a arena cheering, you feel the people screaming. The fear is disappearing, feel the secret teachings, the hidden mysteries, forbidden history. It's such a gift to me, I puff considerably. Love my delivery, ears until the speakers glue. Linger on my next word, elevate the evil mood. And what do we conclude? Nature is a gift. When you open up the moment, then the haters don't exist. So I hope the mic opponents learn to make it through the mist. Gourmet thought food, you should place them on your dish. Wake and bake, rise and grind, wake up blowing piff. Roll the planets like dice, watch me shake them in my fist. About to make my own eclipse. It's a flame you don't dismiss, it's a danger to resist. Using nature to predict. I got him fascinated, I am so right. I got him captivated, looking to my lights. Low self, go blind by the higher gain sight. Source burn eternal, despite you can't fight. I
problem here is that you all are mistaking that for knowledge. What the government gonna do? The government. This is what the gods do. We're gods now. The shit done shifted. We create their existence and their stability to still reign through our fear.
Your final gifts, a rival fish, swimming in a giant dish. Listen to the lies and myths told behind the scenes of those who play Inception in a show that's in your dreams. By promoting the silver screen, moon reflections on the fiends. After spirit, before matter, we sleep in the essence in between.
You must awaken now. You are the melanin carriers on this planet. You were the original 12-stranded people, and you were given that privilege through a whole lot of work in time. It was not something given to you by chance.
Yo, I'm that galaxy explorer, that battle for your aura. Days become weeks and chapters become soaring. Come travel these inner waters, each page is so deep. Don't drown inside the sound while you swim inside these hymns. It's light, it's world renowned. I wield this mighty pen. Come nail the righty then, come feel your psyche spin. Can't steal these pricely gems, it's real my Pisces friends. Your software is outdated like IBM. You should download the sound code I found on this cloud. Road a step forever graceful. I slept with many angels to wait. Place on top of these legs will never break you. Death cannot erase you, the breath will not escape you. Connect the proper cable, and yes, I gotta praise you. You slept, I gotta raise you. I'm fresh, check out my debut. Do you have some Ray Poo? Ponder this Islamic gift. Consciousness is common sense, look at what it came to. I said I entered the game with one ace and I left with 4 queens. It's sweet, you wanna taste? Come feed me these Morris grapes, so easy to orchestrate. Staff of a composer, higher mental faculties. Children in the teacher's lounge, scientific mastery. Admiring the tapestry designs inside the palace. Fire won't devour me, I alone empower me. My poetry's a fountain for your flowing over boundaries. Cup runneth over, yeah, cause over it's about to be apocalypse. French kiss, I promise, this is Genesis. New beginning, true religion, emeralds of the Emirates. Sufi mystic, super lyrics, honor made me generous. Educate the mirror, giving knowledge to my nemesis. Return to gold standards, burning dollars just for emphasis. This is deliverance, indulging fresh teas with herbs to give my liverance. Punchlines and hits, don't quit, I'm Jay Diligence. The brave militant, rock of Gibraltar. This is General Tariq, sprinkle ganja on your altar. Ink and scholar on your corner, thinking proper and no longer will we hesitate to speak. What can elevate the weak? Drinking water from the holiest, the holders. Give me trophies, come and celebrate the chic. The elite, El Khalik, Zig, Zodiak, Mystique. Yeah, I'm smooth like red velvet. I move, I can't help it. I cruise with no helmet. I grew with no template. Candles keep the temple lit. Monastery honorary member of the God, the many faces of the endless myth. Cast inside matter as fast as light scatters through glass from sky ladders. Just ask, the right answers will come like lightning flash. So sick and gave the mic a rash with zombies. Yeah, I might go blast some psychopaths that lie and laugh, but they won't tell. Go try and ask for tickets when the Titans clash. The wicked that lights the path. Modern dark ages, 30 sick, but they won't like a bath. Righteous math, I light the master, strike your ass to lifeless ashes. Sprinkle the grave sites like king of the trade spice. They bring it in Grange rice, let's bring them to great heights. And if it's beef, I come to my cruise aids like the Christians in Spain fights. Distant in the story now, we live in such strange nights. The truth is so obvious, it's sitting in plain sight. My wisdom remains right, is this for the saints like? The planet is a plane, so we exist on the same flight. Flying or we crashing, what's the destination of the mothership? Beloved, this is psychic phantasm, get you like it. Fans asking, do you do it for the blind? Is it music for the mind? If you spit but they don't listen, is it Jews or
amongst the swine. If you do it once, it's fine, but don't repeat the foolish ways. Come swim in these acoustic waves of lyrics that remove the slaves, human or divine. It's that super brave-hearted way the targets change the market, or the sheep remain lethargic. I'm in too deep. Lofty spirits couldn't enter if they skin's too weak. Yeah, the dream merchant, killer marine serpent, indigenous sheep, birthing what we didn't complete. Who you know that can achieve it? Loves Mr. Love Feet.
So the planet was put into a coma. The planet now wants to awaken. It is almost awakened, and the more you begin to channel in successfully this new energy through your pineals, through your melanin, your energy fields will attract more and more of cosmic light, of cosmic light, of cosmic light, of cosmic light.
Said I'm tired of pain here, it's unbearable. Said this fire and rain here, it's too many lies now, it's hard to remain clear. The type they just can't hear, spit lightning in they ears. They like to retain fear, unlikely to change gears. Alliances made here, with lions that chase deer. Too many of us die with no gray beards and lengthy tails. I seen the dragon in the spine, vertebrae and scales. Measure the cycles, it all starts with a great year. The life in this great sphere, you like what they ain't near, yeah. Earth is caught and she done open the legs wide. Crack the cosmic shell and the yoni her eggs fried. The frying pan Gia flipped us over the ledge wide. Weighing while I flow on the next tide to solid ground. Your genes are genies and the body is the bottle sound. Packaged in the hollow ground. Builders of colossal mounds. Villains of McDonald Trump. Dealers never follow clowns who wallow drunk and drop their crowns. Clearly they can't stop us now. I'ma shine till the music and fear stops. I seen the whole ocean in one beautiful teardrop. I dream in slow motion in your womb is a mad dot. Supreme emotion, no one see the future prepares crop. Inside our self-portrait, I'll be human to get clocks. Above your plane, see your higher view from my 10 notch. I got a better jet like they do when they hear shots. So big and kick back like they do when the dead squats word. We fell from the stars and melanin cars. On a quest to find what questions to solve. This is magnifique. Glory aboriginal. It is that unique feather crown. Step in town, flashing for your fashion week. It's like a nap on Ramadan. Yeah, many fast asleep. It's that rap phenomenon, Zodiak technique. It's the ladder for you fools who ain't half as deep. Let the masses speak the math, the major magnets weak. It's a habit, this is magic at its vastest peak. Reach the tip of yourself and yell victory. I felt the cool breeze with the hell and smell hickory. I'm in a circle, 12 blue eyes, dispel witchery. And dance till I fell from the heights and felt liquidy. This matter is the water that's trapped in the cell energy. Consort to battery in my chest, I felt sympathy. Saw a battery when they flexed and fell mentally. They caught me shadow boxing with death. He yelled fence for me. The flesh is a shelf in the vault that helped hinder me. You ever look deep in these eyes that held mystery? The rain disappears when they rise and fell visibly. Explain why her tears are this size. They held history. They want to kill us off and they tried but failed miserably.